everybody, and welcome back to AGP. Where are you finally giving up? No, she's back. And my co-host Fizzy. I know it's been a little while, but we're back. We're rejuvenated from Gem City Comic Con. Got some Fortnite news for you tonight, Dead by Daylight news, and a recap of everything that happened at Gem City Comic Con. To help me with this, of course, is my right hand, the smiling ever Cassie, because she's mad as shit. And now she's silent, and I have no idea what's going on. And now she's back. Okay, so then we remove this one. Hi, Cassie.
Hi.
Welcome back.
My phone started roboting already. I'm sorry.
You're fine. And back, by popular demand, who's going to give me all of his new subscribers so I can be just as popular as him, Banana Man himself, that man walking.
Hi, world. I'm the make fate head you created for.
Hey. And good night, everybody. No.
My head is knocked down a wall coming in. Hey, ladies. How are y'all? Amanda, good to see you again.
Good to see you, Dad, man.
Can't wait to hear about the update of the con and all that stuff. So,
well, the convention was great.
Mm-hmm.
Except for everything that wasn't.
No. It's usually the way it goes. Everything's fine till something doesn't work right.
Well, I'm going to be straight up and honest. I was not happy with the convention center this year.
That's not good. I'm sure
we'll
hear about it.
Load-in is at 4 o'clock, and the hotel that used to be attached to the convention center is closed for renovations, which is going to take about 6 years, which makes sense because you always felt like you were in a Final Destination movie every time you entered in those elevators.
Yeah.
They rattled, they shaked, they rolled.
To be honest. You guys riding them constantly, like literally 6 to 10 times a day. No, the odds were against you.
We were going to die.
Yeah.
So the hotel room that we were at was 20 minutes outside of Dayton. You couldn't, now there's this new, you can't check in till 3 o'clock. So that meant that we weren't going to get to the convention center till 3:30, but it still gave me 30 minutes to get things settled before people were supposed to be on the floor. I get there and find out the convention center started letting people in on the floor 2 hours early. They started letting them in at 2 o'clock.
Wow.
So they're already pissed off. Well, why weren't you here? You're not supposed to be here.
Right.
You're the convention organizer.
And I finally lost it on one person. They're like, well, where's my badges? They're not done yet. Well, why not? Because you're not supposed to be on the floor. It's 3:45. Do you read your load-in thing? It says 4 o'clock, you dumbass shit. Here comes Jesse. And get me away from them now. I will kill every last one of them. What? Can I help you? Do you want something? Do you need something? Because I don't see anything over there. She is breathing so heavily on my arm. I think it's getting wet. So yeah, I really wasn't happy, especially when we got there the next morning and there was no security and no dock manager. And you have to have those two things to be able to open up the convention center. So I wasn't thrilled with the convention center this year. Now, I do know that the convention center will be going under renovation, so Gem City is going to be a really teeny tiny little show next year. So pissing me off this year was not a really good idea.
No, definitely not. But how do they open the doors early when it was never public?
Because there was an idiot. Okay, so when you work with a convention center, the convention center unlocks the doors, has security there. They run the gates, letting the vehicles in. Now they're allowed to let the vehicles in and park and wait till 4.
Right, because people then form the lineup outside.
Exactly.
Right. That's why you get there early. Okay.
But letting people in, and now keep in mind, this is setup day. So this isn't the general public who's paying to come into the show. This is the people that are coming in to set up their tables and stuff. So these are people that need to be checked in by someone of staff like me. Mm-hmm. They need to get their badges. They need to be told where to go, and they need to be shown the proper place to set up and what their dimensions are. Without those, these people were setting up wherever they wanted to. and doing whatever they wanted to, and trying to take. And they wanted to get as many badges as they could because they didn't see anybody there because there was nobody there that ran the show. That is on the convention center. And the fact that they took it out on me and other members of the staff, Jesse's lucky he stepped in because I don't. Jesse, okay, so you have two people that you really need that you talk to when it comes to the show. You have Jesse, he's pushover Smurf.
I put eye drops.
And then you have Amanda. And if you talk to me civilly, I will do everything in my power to try to help you to the best of my capability. You come at me with a forked tongue, and I will make sure that you know exactly what you've done, and I will ruin you in an instant.
Oh yeah.
Don't mess with Amanda when it comes to running shows. It's a bad idea. It's a really, really bad idea. There's a reason why when I left one show when I left one show and I became available for another show, there were multiple shows trying to come up with the best option on how to get Amanda to run their show.
Well, the thing is, you don't. It's because a lot of those people that come to displays and stuff, they're already organized. They think they can own the place also. I mean, there's a lot of entitlement. It's like the bad customers too. It's just.
I will say this: it's mainly vendors.
Vendors, yeah.
Not my comic book creators, not my high profile guests. They were very understanding. They were very understanding. By Cassie, they were very understanding, and they stayed outside and waited till 4:00. Just because the convention center let them in, they're like, well, we're not supposed to be until 4, so there's nobody going to be there. Vendors, for the best term that I can give them, vendors are the Karens of the comic book conventions.
It can be. Not all of them are.
Not all of them. There are some vendors that I do absolutely love and adore, but they're human. But most vendors are the Karens of the comic book convention.
Thankfully, I got to miss most of them. I don't think anybody that we had come in after we got there.
Well, by the time you got there, though, it was normal time.
Yes. Some were a little more like, okay, why aren't you finding my name? But I don't think anybody threw too much of a fit.
A lot of them went, okay, Jesse misspelled my name again. Yeah.
Well. Oh my gosh. There were a couple that were hysterical. What was the one guy? His name is now Eagle. I don't even know what his last name is because he's an Eagle now.
It was a German name like Engel or something like that.
You're right. Yeah, that was it. It was Engel. You're absolutely correct. That's funny. I should remember that. But yeah, he's Eagle now.
The guy's name was Engel. The guy's last name was Engel. And we couldn't find him because Jesse.
And then Jesse argued with him, like, but no.
He knows how to spell his own name, Jesse. It's okay.
That was the best thing. He's like, no, it's spelled this way. Like, what?
I'm pretty sure people know how to spell their own name.
I'm sure he was joking. At least partially, I'm pretty sure he was joking. But either way, it was hysterical because it was like, wait, what? It's not Eagle.
But the biggest news actually came a little bit before the show. During the show and after the show. So here in Oxford, there's not a lot to do.
Oh, whoa, giggity. Oh, wow.
We're getting even more.
If you're saying giggity, then Cassie, then what?
I'm sorry, everything's a giggity. I apologize.
Oh, I like it. All right.
Well,
she's smiling a little bit. We got her. I'm sorry. I'll shut up.
No, you're fine. Okay. In our little community, we're getting something for the first time ever: a haunted house.
Woo! What's a haunted house? Just kidding.
It's a place where we put dead bodies to hide them.
I thought that was your normal fast food place. Pick at a McDonald's or Wendy's or Burger King. Yeah, pick one of them.
Any of them.
Just hide out the bodies.
And I actually happen to know the people. Well, I've met the people who are running the haunted house, and they will be coming on to the AGP Creator Podcast to talk about the haunted house, how much it's going to cost, where to find it. But more than that, during and after the show, I've been able to talk to them. Not only will they be doing the show, but they've given AGP the exclusives of being able to go behind the scenes being the first group to go through the haunted house,
Mhm.
and we get to live stream it and record it.
I knew all the other
Wow.
things. I didn't know we'd get the first group.
So
So
now Cassie's going to be there, right?
Yeah.
Cassie will be there. Peaches is going to be there. I'm going to be there. My sister's going to be there.
Wow. All right. Hey, no getting lost in the
I
dark
will
in
be
there.
hiding in Kathy's boobies, and I will be
That's
happy.
funny because she'll be doing the same thing to you.
Yeah,
Actually, I don't generally get
stop.
scared of haunted houses, so unfortunately, I will be the one that everybody groups.
You're not allowed to get lost in the dark in there. You got to keep moving.
Okay, so here's a little funny story, and my sister could kick my ass later. She didn't want me to tell it to everybody. Too bad.
All right.
So,
No, Kathy!
so once upon a time, my sister went with me to Kings Island, which is the amusement park here in Ohio, and we went to Haunt. And back when the Son of the Beast, that area was still up there, they turned that into a haunted house. And my sister does not do haunted houses really well. She ended up grabbing whatever this random dude was in front of her. She grabbed him by his sides and buried her face into this random dude's back and went through the haunted house like that.
I'm sure he was very happy.
This poor guy going, "What the hell?" And I'm just like, sorry. And this is all you hear from Kathy. I'm sorry, you guys are really scared. Get me out of here. And I'm just like, make sure you scare that one. That'll be more fun.
They generally do go after the ones that show or exhibit more scared
Fear.
behavior.
Oh God, yeah. Going to Haunted Kings Island and the how do I do this without without getting canceled?
You don't. That's what?
I
No,
really
it's not
don't.
even possible.
Your little high school girls. It's the best way I could describe them.
Basic bitches.
Yeah. They scream and they and everything. So of course that's what gets chased throughout the entire haunt. Because it's like,
My issue when I get scared, I shut down and I smile. So I'm not a fun person to try to scare because it looks like I'm cool. Like, and to an extent, I am. I'll freak out later, but my initial reaction to everything, nerves,
I'm sorry, baby.
awkwardness,
Nobody loves you tonight.
smile. I forgot. I didn't even. Well, that's because my phone keeps messing up. If I do it now, I'll probably lose this again.
But nobody loves you. Nobody loves you. Oh, there she goes. No, nobody loves you. No treat for you. Matter of fact, even Dad Man walked away during the show. He's like, no, he doesn't even want to see you. But yeah, those types. What? Hold on. Let her come back. Do you want something? Do you want something?
Her little purr thing is adorable. She sounds like
Do
she
you
was
want
like,
this? Do you want this? Here you go. And we have no more dog. But yeah, the little girls, they get chased all the time. But yeah, I can't wait to be live streaming and bring these people on and do this haunted house thing. And the haunted house is actually going to premiere on September 1st. So we're actually going to get a lot of the stuff pre-Halloween in August. And then I was like, well, I do want to do something with you guys in October. So we're going to do something very special that even the rest of my team doesn't get to know about for October with them.
fun.
So yeah, a lot of excitement.
That is a lot of excitement. It's going to
Now,
be fun. Did you see
I
that
know
I gave a treat? Damn it.
I just gave it to her. She ran. Do
Oh,
you
I didn't even
see
see that.
dog?
I'm sorry. I didn't even see it.
Well, no,
Sorry.
you see dog, but do you see dog in chair?
No, I don't. To be fair, everything's super tiny on my phone.
Everything is tiny.
Yeah, your head is smaller than my pinky nail.
Everything is tiny when you're on my phone. Everything is tiny when you're on Cassie's phone. By the way, welcome back, Dad Man. Bye, Cassie.
Bye, Cassie. Oh,
You
my
missed the puppy
goodness.
treat, by the way.
That's okay. There's still plenty of show to go. So did she
Okay.
really? Oh, there you go. She's back. So.
I don't want to talk about it. That one was actually my fault.
Oh no!
Okay.
No!
So we're moving from the creepy, ooky, spooky haunted house
Yeah.
to the horror genre of movies and the horror genre of video games with another collaboration of Dead by Daylight.
Dun, dun.
Are you ready for our latest killer in Dead by
No.
Daylight?
No. But go ahead.
I mean, if you read the title, we already got it.
Oh, hold on. I forgot to turn on the sound. My bad. That looked so good.
Learn more on August 8th.
Which is a very important date here in Ohio.
Why?
It's a
I
voting
was
day.
going to say, I don't know why.
It's a voting day. That's why I took that day off, because it's a voting
It's
day.
what?
It's voting
duh.
on
I'm an
issue
idiot.
1.
Yeah, no, I forgot about that, but I mean, I have it in my calendar to go that day.
I took the day off because of it.
I don't expect I'll need that much time. It's
I
literally one thing to vote on. Anybody that goes, I don't imagine a line's going to last very long if there's a line. Hopefully people do show up because it's ridiculously creepy, ridiculously shady, and people need to be aware of it.
So yeah, if you hadn't figured out what that means the Xenomorph from the Alien franchise is
You don't know. Maybe they're
finally...
going to make a face hugger one. It's going to be fucking awesome. You're just going, oh, can you imagine if they have all of it? Like she sends out little face huggers for.
I want to see a Ripley survivor. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
I do want to see it.
You little nude. Oh.
So if you don't know, there's been a lot of fans wanting this crossover. Anything horror related we've wanted to see in Dead by Daylight, but fans have just been dying to get this as a killer and Ripley obviously as a survivor.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
that was obviously just a teaser because they're going to show more next week on Tuesday. So we may not get to talk too much about it next week, depending on if they do it before or after the podcast. But as soon as we know more information, we're obviously going to share it on the podcast. Because, dude,
I just want to know what her power is going to be. I'm excited. Can you imagine her different outfits too?
Actually, if I can, where the Fizzcake, where did you put phone? Oh well, I've lost my phone somewhere. Oh, there's
She
my
stole
phone.
it when you weren't giving her treats.
No, she knocked it on the floor right here. By the way, you do realize that this means my sister is going to want to play again.
But she already messaged us.
Good,
she literally is the reason I knew about it first.
I know.
At first. Not first, but at first.
By the way, if you don't understand my sister's love for this, I was like, oh, so that's all it took. And she goes, well, yeah, me getting the chance to play a cute little Xeno.
Yeah.
She's the only person on this planet that I know would look at the freaking alien from the Alien franchise and go, oh, aren't you a cute little Xeno?
Cute.
Now,
So cute.
from what I've heard, yes, it will be able to open up lockers. And it will be able to crawl through the vents. So kind of like how the Demogorgon uses this tunneling thing, or
yeah, it'll have its own transport.
That's pretty much going to be its transport, which makes sense. Now that looks like the Nostromo, and it looked really, really, really good.
I'm curious, are they going
I
to
like
create
those
hints
too.
on all current maps then, or is it just something that'll show up if that killer is there? So it's like an indication of the killer. You know what I mean? Like it's
I
Vommy Mommy if there's the
could be,
fountains, but
could be.
well,
I
there's
have
a
no
vent. We
idea.
know it's Xeno. Yeah, interesting.
I mean, I don't know how they're going to do it. I mean, who's not going to want to play on the Nostromo anyway?
Right.
I mean,
I think
come
they do it some
on.
justice, though. I mean, they have really good graphics now, so I would assume it should look good.
So I'm really hoping that this is going to rock. I do hope that they bring in Ripley. It would be nice to have her as a survivor because Meg will be kicked the hell out because I'm going to be Ripley.
Well, but see,
If there's
it
any
could,
New
woman,
main.
wait, if there's any woman on the face of this planet that I could be, Sigourney Weaver is that woman.
oh man, aren't you a little short for Sigourney Weaver? Sorry,
Oh, come on now. Come on.
I'm a
Tell
little
us a
fat
low
to be
blow.
Sigourney Weaver too, but I don't give a shit. I'm going to try.
there you go. There you go.
That woman's a
Exactly.
fucking
Well,
god.
I know, I agree, love her to death. But you know what? But it may come down to the whole image issue because look at how they can copyright. And, look, we see like the Chewbacca's, we see the character types, not the real people. But now, if it's involving the real image of a real life person, it may be more expensive and harder to do.
Look at it this way. They got her for Fortnite. You can look at her and
Well,
tell
that's
it's
true.
Ripley.
Yeah, that's true.
And with the graphics that Dead by Daylight has, she's going to look spot on.
Yeah.
Right. Like the Nicolas Cage is fantastic.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, no, don't get this the wrong way. Cool. Ripley's in Fortnite. Ripley in Dead by Daylight is fucking phenomenal.
We need a Ripley in Fall Guys. I'm pretty sure there's already a Xenomorph on Fall Guys, isn't there? A little Xenomorphine.
But did anybody notice that Jonesy was in that trailer?
No.
No.
Oh, you guys didn't pay attention.
Yeah,
Hold
I
on.
did. I was looking, but I just
Or hear me out. I don't know who Jonesy is.
The cat.
cat.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, no, I definitely didn't see that. I have no idea.
Maybe they'll have the cat.
That'd be fantastic. Like, that should be one of Ripley's powers is bring out the cat.
See him?
Oh wow,
Right here.
very, very faintly. Yeah, very faintly.
Oh, the tail. Okay, there you go. Now I saw it.
Yeah, barely. But you're right,
And
barely.
that right there makes me think. If you've got Jonesy on here, which how cool would it be if you can interact with Jonesy on the map?
Yeah.
I'm hoping because Jonesy is Ripley, Jonesy and Ripley. I'm pretty sure those two have to go together.
Yeah, no, that would be awesome. Yeah, they do. They really do. I mean,
Ripley's going to end up being like a dead body on the map, and that's the only way we'll see.
No, but it would be cool if you got to see some of the other characters from Alien dead on the map.
Well, the way some of them incorporate people into like walls, it would make sense if you'd find like eggs and peoples. Yeah.
Dude, it would be so cool. No. What would be really cool is if on the Nostromo there's a section. So you didn't get to see this in the original cut of Alien, but there's an extended scene where after Dallas gets hit, Ripley finds him cocooned, like you do once you start seeing the second one and you see how they cocoon him. They kind of showed that off in the director's cut.
That was a cut scene. It was
that was a cut scene.
Right.
How cool would that be as an Easter egg on that map?
Yeah. Right.
I would love it.
As part of the actual map. That'd be freaking sweet.
That would be awesome.
Of course, we also just got Nicolas Cage too. So now we get to have Nicolas Cage in the Nostromo.
Yeah. Yeah, wow. People are going to be like nerding out on their Their fantasies of
Oh my God.
putting different things together. I can't think of the word.
Do you think Nicolas Cage knew that this was going to be going into Dead by Daylight and was like, I have to be in Dead by Daylight only because I've always wanted to be in the Alien franchise?
Right. Like, who wouldn't?
Okay, we're going with that.
Well, no,
Yeah.
it's still. I mean, even he got kind of lumped into the Superman franchise a little bit. I mean,
You do know in the new Flash movie, right?
Yeah, I saw that. I saw the movie and I saw him kind of in there because there was talk about that he was in some universe.
Right.
He was supposed to be. Yeah. So that's the way to get your face in all the franchises. I mean, it makes sense.
Right.
I mean, honestly, if I had to pick a game right now that I would like to be a character in, other than Ark Survival Evolved, it would probably be Dead by Daylight.
Do they do realistic characters in Ark?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so, but I was just making sure.
Well, I mean, Santiago's now Vin Diesel, so I guess they do. Because that's not what I thought Santiago looked like, but now Santiago looks like Vin Diesel because they're like, here, you get to be him. But, dude, of course, it'd be funny. So, this is Amanda from AGP. She's our new survivor. Her abilities are bush hiding, and bush hiding.
Like, you literally just blended, like, disillusion charm on Harry Potter. You just, like, melt into your surroundings.
She attaches her little jewelry necklace and she blends into the bush. Because let's face it.
Oh, you could have a fizz gig that, like, bites the killer and distracts him for a second.
There we go.
Yep. Yeah. Fizz gig. Gotta have a little fizz gig out there.
Her abilities are to prolong the game by standing in the basement while the killer stands by the hatch going, welcome to the standoff.
Could you imagine if you being in the basement would keep, like, for example, the collapse from happening or something? Like, the doors are open, the collapse started, you go to the basement, and it just stops.
Hi, welcome back.
Forever. The fizz gig. The fizzy.
Hold on. Now say hi.
The fizzy.
She's like, hell no, get that off me.
Right, she did not want it anywhere near her. She could hear me. If she was actually listening for my voice at all, which I'm sure she's not, she could have heard me. It's fine. She's a dog, I promise. She can probably smell me from here. It's fine.
My dog a dog?
I'm sorry. That was offensive. I apologize.
She's a baby.
Oh, no. Hey.
You're not a dog.
Baby.
You're not a dog. You're my baby. I know. Dishonor on Cassie, dishonor on Cassie's family, and dishonor on Cassie's cow.
No, not the cow.
Yep, even the cow. Ow.
The whole family's got to be dishonored.
This is my desk. You don't have a desk. It's shameful enough that you have your own gaming chair. You don't need your own gaming table. I know she thinks she does. So, since we're talking about collaborations, there's somebody on here that is a Fortnite fanatic. I don't know who.
Well, why? I'm not a Fortnite fanatic.
No, she was talking about you. It's fine.
I wonder if she can pull that meme out of somewhere that she made for me.
I don't have it anymore.
I got it somewhere.
I'm sure you do.
I'll send it to you again sometime if you want me to. So, hey.
I mean,
hey.
For the longest time, I think the only word he knew was Fortnite.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
all right.
There's
I'm excited about this.
There's a big, huge company known throughout the world, adored by millions, that's doing a collaboration with Fortnite.
Disney. No, I'm just kidding.
No, but close.
Oh, wow. Oh, just throwing crap off the wall. All right.
Lego.
Oh.
All right.
That is interesting.
So, Epic Games and Lego are working on a project called Digital Twin. This project promises to bring real-life Lego creations into the Fortnite via the Unreal Engine.
Which is the operating system, right? Or that's what that runs it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So this collaboration has officially been confirmed by both Lego and Epic Games. Adam Sussman, the president of Epic Games, and Julia Golden, the Lego Global Chief Product and Marketing Officer, held a presentation at Cannes Lion International Festival of Creativity and gave details on what fans can expect from this partnership. excuse me. Sussman talks about how the metaverse has been an important part of Fortnite for years. The project and the companies are currently working on is called, like I said, Digital Twin, and is related to this matter. It'll focus on bringing real-world Lego creations to Fortnite using the Unreal Engine. Basically, this whole presentation was showing the infinite possibilities that arrive with online gaming and game creation. And Fortnite is a decent example of this because there's several characters from all these different worlds. Like we mentioned, Sigourney Weaver and the Xenomorph are already in there. The Predator's in there. Master Chief, Kratos, Indiana Jones, the Star Wars from both the sequels, the prequels, and the original trilogy.
Most superheroes are in there.
A lot of the superheroes from both Marvel and DC. So obviously, this is going to be a massive and very interesting project. I think it'll bring a lot of people that aren't into Fortnite, maybe into Fortnite, because that's what we need is more Fortniters.
Yay!
It's a cult. It's fine.
Yeah. If anybody goes here, drink the Fortnite Kool-Aid, I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'm
Did Dad
good.
put you up to this? Dad
That's
put you up
okay.
to this.
Yeah. Well, Amanda loves the game so much, she got so frustrated watching me try to get somebody signed on. Amanda loaded the game back onto her computer and played. Yes.
No. Amanda
You
doesn't
love
love
the
the game
game.
so much. Amanda loves Dadman enough to sacrifice her sanity to help him to try to get somebody, and ended up getting stuck because now her soul was sold by reinstalling that game.
Exactly. And you know you love it. Dennis is back with you. Cassie plays.
Yeah, we
Cassie
can't.
plays is kind of a stretch.
Yeah, we kind
It's
of. We
okay.
kind of.
It's about dying gloriously together, Cassie, and looking good when
And
you
we
do
found
it.
but Dadman, we found a game that's better to die together gloriously.
Yeah.
Fall Guys.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
Where you run up to your friends and go, you know what? I don't really want to
I'm
win
gonna
this one.
hug.
I'm gonna hug you, and we're both gonna die together.
Jump into the slime. The slime will accept you.
And
Oh,
yes,
that's not.
that means Mom's back to playing Fall Guys.
It's kind of fantastic.
It's funny as hell.
I love Fall Guys. Like, it can piss me off faster than any other
But
game.
dude, we got 3 crowns our first video coming back, and then we couldn't get
Yeah, we
shit the
did.
next one.
We're doing so well.
Poor Dennis in the fucking temple.
Yeah, no, it didn't. It wanted him to win that. I think it was like, do it.
Man, there was a moment in Fall Guys. It was Dennis and one other guy, and he still couldn't beat the guy to the crown. It was just 2 people in the finale. It was hilarious.
No, Dennis.
Oh,
50
He
geez.
got he got the same ending map, which is the hidden temple, like 6 times in a row.
Oh,
And then the
gosh.
other people started going to the end, and none of us got it.
Nope.
Yep. Yeah. Oh man, that's cool. I do like that game too. Although it was more frustrating than Fortnite sometimes, getting knocked off right at the very end. So or
Yeah.
the people pulling you back. What an annoyance.
But I love the fact that when I die, I'm like, okay, well, you guys go ahead and make my content. I'll just put this right here. Bye.
Yeah.
That's why there's the running gag. As soon as I die, okay, Cassie, go make my content. And then you
Yeah.
see Cassie trying to go, I can use this to get way over here. I'm like, oh, crap. Dennis, what are you doing? Are you trying to beat the map? Now, that's not the end of the Fortnite news, and that's not the end of the collaboration
Lego.
news.
Okay. See, I'm not big into Legos, so maybe that one's not as much at my ball of tea. But you know, I know for a lot of people that play the Lego games through all the different like the Lego generations and things, this is big. That was big news though. So, all right.
I love Legos. I love Legos.
There you go. I think it's awesome. So,
No, I'm not coming back.
all right, don't blame me. Stay away. It's easier to be silly and not an adult. So,
But if there was one thing that could try to get me to go back, it'd be this next one. So I'm going to give you a clue, Dad, man. And
Dead by Daylight and Fortnite.
No.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a clue, and I'm going to see if you could guess what it is.
Something horror, probably.
Nope.
Ooh.
It's going to be sci-fi.
Ooh, I was just going to say Melatonin.
Do do do. Do 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 do. Longest running sci-fi show ever.
Doctor Who?
Exactly.
Wow. Oh no, are they doing the new ones or are they going to go classic?
Going off of leaks, Fortnite is collaborating with Doctor Who in a massive crossover.
Wow.
This is coming from the big names in who find the leaks from Fortnite, by the way. According to this collaboration is going to feature a ton of cosmetics, an event pass, new weapons, map changes, and more. This premiere will detail what, and this is going to be Fortnite Doctor Who crossover. The release is expected to be around November 2023.
Wow.
And it's going to be a lot like I would say, the Fortnite collaboration event will include an in-depth event pass loaded with themed cosmetics that you can earn for free by completing unit quests. The unit quests revolve around detecting residual energy and gathering intel. Included in the event pass are several level up tokens, an accessory cosmetic like a loading screen, wrap, glider, emoticon, spray, banner, emote, and back bling. You can get these items for free in the event pass, but the cosmetics are expected to come in the item shop at a later date.
Yeah, that has the chance to make some people very, very happy. But I think it's going to depend on which Doctor Who's you got. Oh man! This sky, my sky. Oh, that is lovely. Yeah.
You got I think this is Gallifrey. No, this is Gallifrey right here. They're on Gallifrey. And from what I could see here, you can see there's a wrap, a level up. There's the TARDIS, a level up. All the 3D 80s glasses from freaking David Tennant, Doctor Who. Yo! Like I said, if there's one thing that could get me back into it, it would be that. By the way, if you're wondering where I'm getting this one, it's from GG Recon. So you could check them out and read about it more in depth. But yeah. Now, I will be honest. I kind of ran Doctor Who. I kind of stopped watching it after Matt Smith. There's just something about it didn't feel right. But I have been a Doctor Who fan since I was like 6 years old. Hi. I remember watching it on PBS during adult time, which meant that there was no Reading Rainbow or Sesame Street or Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood to watch, so it was time to watch that. And that was during the Tom Baker era. Hi. Hello. Can I help you?
Yeah.
How many of these do you think you deserve?
Well, how many does she get?
Oh,
all of them. She deserves all of them.
say that again.
Amanda.
I saw.
Oh yeah.
I'm getting kisses first. Yes.
Oh, there you go.
Yes. Yes. Hi. Do you want a treat? You want your treat? Because Dad Man redeemed a treat for you.
Yay!
Look at that face, Dad Man. Look at that face, Dad Man.
I know. Yeah, there you go. All right.
There you
go. All righty.
She's so spoiled. She's so spoiled.
She is. She's worth it.
Oh, look what I got from a customer today or yesterday.
Oh, that's cool.
My ducky.
I think what it was. You dropped it so fast. Oh, he's a Bengal duck.
So if you don't know this, a lot of people with Jeeps, they get ducked. And so their Jeeps get decorated in ducks. Unfortunately, I don't have a Jeep. I have a soccer mom van. I mean, honestly, I just have a soccer mom van.
Yay! Hey, nothing's wrong with it as long as it drives and gets you where you need to go.
I know, but there are just some days I'm like, oh my God, I'm driving in a Karen soccer mom van.
You just need to send Amanda a few little kids to adopt.
I need to put some decals or something that says I am not a Karen and I am not a soccer mom on my van.
We need to give her a little few minutes to take with her. So hey,
you have to prove it first.
But I do collect rubber duckies. And I decorate my bathroom with them.
Yeah.
And one of my customers came through And I made the joke, all right, your total is going to be this, or I want that ducky right there. And it was a joke. And she goes, oh, do you have a Jeep? I was like, no, I just collect rubber duckies. Told the whole thing. The next day she came through, and I wasn't collecting money. I was actually handing the food out the window. And she goes, hey. And I went, what? She goes, this is for you. And she threw the duck at me. And I was like, ah.
Nice. Every now and then, it's nice.
It really made my day, because, like, I would say, like, 5 cars ahead of her, this lady called me some really bad words.
Mm-hmm.
She was, now I got short little arms. Like, if I put my arms to my side, which I'm not standing up because I'm not wearing any pants, so you don't get to see this. If I put my arms down to my side, they barely pass my butt cheeks. Like, my fingertip, like, you know, like when you went to school and they're like, okay, well, are your shorts long enough? Put your fingers down to your side. I got away with some really booty
Are your
shorts.
shorts down low? Do they hang to and fro? Sorry.
I got away with some really shorty shorts, because my arms are not long at all. And
Yeah.
this lady came through the drive-thru, and she was a good full arm's length and then some away from me. And I went to hand her drink, and she wouldn't get out of the car, and she wouldn't reach for it. And I reached as far as I could, because remember now, I've had that car accident, so I've messed up my back.
Yeah.
And she's just like this. Like, she's literally, let's move this over. She's just doing this, like, give it to me. Hello. And I'm just like, ma'am, I can't reach you. And she goes, you're a servant. That's why you work in fast food, is because you were born a servant. You serve me. It is your responsibility to make sure that you get me my food. I was like, ma'am, you're too far away. You need to reach further. At this point, the drink, I'm reaching it to her so far out that the drink is like this, and some of the pop comes out of the side. And she went off on me. And I was like, ma'am, I can't reach any further. I am 5'2.5" with short, stubby arms like a damn T-Rex. And she called me a word that started with I-G, and told me how much of a piece of shite I am, and that I don't deserve to walk on this planet.
Wow.
I'm like, wow. Because you were too far away from the window, and you refused to open the door and grab your drink.
Yeah. That sucks.
All I have to say is I hope she doesn't try that again. So at my workplace, when there's a situation like that, that stuff is recorded because there's a camera on the windows. So that whole thing was recorded. On top of that, we get a picture of your vehicle every time you place an order. So yeah, you come through the drive-thru and try that again, and you're gonna be banned. Because that's the one thing I am very proud of with my workplace, is if my store manager can catch people who have done that to the employees, like myself, she will ban them, and instantly. And she will make it very clear that if we see you, we'll instantly call the cops. So I do love that about my boss. But that lady almost ruined my day, and then this lady made my day.
You got to focus on the ones that make your day. You know, you really do, because life's too short, and unfortunately, the butt heads are there. There'll always be butt heads, but
let's face it, they're the people nowadays. I need a real apocalypse. Just give me my zombies.
and send them after certain. Yes, exactly.
What's that? This is my zombie killer. My shotgun. Why'd you shoot him? He was a zombie. No, he wasn't. Oops, my bad. 5 years later, wasn't that her ex? Yeah, but we're just gonna say it was a zombie. It was okay.
That is the main reason that most people want a zombie apocalypse. They just want a free shot to kill everyone.
No, Just the right people. So, what have you guys been doing this week? Because I know what I've been doing this week.
What have you been doing this week?
Shark Week on Discovery Channel. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I figured it was time just to let Fizzy stop watching Ghost Hunters every night, and now I'm letting her learn how sharks attack.
Oh, jeez. Well, that's what she's taking practice to heart. She's on your arm over there for another treat. You know, dogs learn quickly.
I was like, Shark Week on Discovery Channel? Yes, please.
So, what have you been up to, Cassie? I mean, I'm just boring, you know, because
I'm also boring.
You're boring?
Yeah, I like to stream all the time much anymore. So, you know. So,
Mister, I've got 426 subscribers on YouTube. Mister, I've got 448 views to 529 views on my videos, and you're boring?
that I don't know how that happened. So, hey, I'll take it.
Some accidents, maybe.
I'm surprised with everybody else, but yeah. But no, we've done some things. We finished our trip up, which was, I wish we could go back on that trip again right now, but it was fun reliving it through our streams.
Mrs. would kill you. She doesn't want to live in a car.
I think she would live in a car on this one, though. It was such a fun trip, just get in the car and just drive. It's never fun paying the bill when you get back, though. So it's always nice to go off.
You notice where he didn't drive to, Cassie? He didn't drive to Ohio.
He did not. He didn't come see us at all.
I know. I got to go to Texas. I've got to go to Ohio. I've got to go all kinds of places around the country.
You don't want to go to Texas. It's bad there. Get out of there. Just go to Ohio.
I got to go to Connecticut. I mean, geez, I've got all kinds of places that I have to go.
Ohio's the only place. See, now that man, if you could come up by September 1st, I could get you to come with us to the grand opening of that haunted house.
When do they open? In August?
The grand opening is going to be September 1st.
Okay.
And even though I have 8 tickets, she said if I could bring as many people as I want.
Wow, that is something.
I got the connection. I got the connection.
I'm just checking the calendar right now. Oh my gosh.
It's really cool watching the driver around promoting it right now with the hearse that they bought. It's really cool.
Oh, nice. A hearse. Fantastic.
So you moved out of Oxford at the wrong time, Cassie. Now we got stuff.
Right? That's why it happened. I had to leave first. Create a vacuum. Need more awesomeness to fill the space.
I was about to say, my picture didn't pop up when I had to walk out the door. Sorry, I have to walk. I hear my cat, so I got to go check on my cat, so I have to turn off the camera because, again, I'm not wearing pants. That's the great thing from working at home. You don't have to wear pants.
It's fine.
No, that's not this type of channel.
Well, here, I'll let everybody see what I'm doing. I'm out in the garden. If you haven't figured out by the birds and shit, so you can hear.
Well, why are you dealing with bird shit? Don't do that.
I'm not necessarily dealing with the shit itself. Actually, there probably is shit on the plant somewhere. I mean, there's one leaf.
Dude, okay. That man, you have a car.
Yes.
Cassie, you have a car.
Yep.
Sometimes. Oh. Yeah, why?
Do you guys let spiders make webs on your car and leave them on there?
No.
You're really asking me that, though?
Because I have seen this increasingly amount of people through the drive-thru that have spider webs going from their driver window to their side mirror, and then they want me to stick my hand through that to grab the money.
Yeah.
No.
Nope.
The only good spider's a dead spider.
No, spiders do amazing things.
I don't care.
Dad, man.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of an asparagus bean?
No, I have not.
It's maybe a third grown.
Mm-hmm.
They get to be like up to 4 or 6 feet long if you let them go.
Mm.
It's a bean.
Cassie,
it's amazing.
Cassie.
Yeah. No.
That look like your plant is growing tentacles to
It kind of
anime
is.
girls.
And this one is, I mean, there's a shorter one. They always grow in pairs. I like how this one's way shorter than the other one. Let's see if I can catch up. There's more.
Honey, it has been 11 minutes. No. No.
There's all sorts of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, you missed your pair. What happened to your? Oh, you're hanging out by a thread too. All right, I'm not gonna count you. 8,
No.
9. Oh, there's that one.
Oh my God, you missed it.
Did I?
She
What I miss?
just burped.
Did she really?
You don't need anything else. Good. She went, burp.
Oh. I was thinking you said Fizzgig burped. I was like, what?
Yeah, Fizzy burped.
Not that beautiful puppy. Not that beautiful puppy.
I love you.
I've got a squash, and it needs to
I
turn
love me
colors.
too. Yes.
Something's
Right.
cracked.
You know what, Fizzy?
Gardening with Cassie.
Yeah, gardening with Cassie.
Mhm.
Dogging with Amanda.
This is my mystery plant. I was told it's a yellow squash. It is not.
It looks like an anal probe.
What kind of anal probes are you dealing with? What the fuck?
I know. Oh my God, that doesn't even look comfortable. Ugh.
That would be awful.
Do you honestly think aliens would want you to be comfortable?
I just feel like if it's an anal probe, it's probably gonna be more like, where'd my zucchini go? I have a zucchini that would be a good anal probe. Hold on. No, I can't see it over here.
It's free for dinner.
Bet you don't get this with gardening with Lisa. I have a zucchini that would make a great anal probe.
Well, I think if Cassie decided to say no, there was no room for that.
God, man. Actually.
Yeah.
Oh my. Since we're talking about anal probes, this is the entrance. This is the entrance to a place that we've talked about. Yeah.
Woo! All right.
Now you know where it is.
Now you know how to break it to the dungeon.
Exactly.
Now you know where it is. It is padlocked though. I'll make sure you don't get out. Don't worry.
Yep.
So great, guy man. There's a dungeon and zucchinis waiting for you at Cassie's when you come into Ohio.
September 1? Oh man. So it's that whole, it starts September 1, it's that whole weekend. Wow.
Oh no, it's a haunted house. It's the whole, the haunted houses here normally start around September and last through about the first week of November.
Oh wow. So you gonna put us up? You got a place for us to sleep? Oh,
yeah,
really?
I've got a bed in the spare bedroom.
All right. Do you have AC?
Yes.
Oh wow. Okay.
But man,
Yeah.
it's Ohio in September. For all you know, it's gonna snow.
Okay. Well, I just know this Yankee place is not having AC and all that. We were up in Colorado, Wyoming, and they didn't have AC in those places.
Because they've got snow.
Yeah, that's true. Yes.
Trust me, by September, October, it starts getting cool and quick.
No, it can stay very hot up until October, November, though, too, right? It goes back and forth is the issue. Very quickly. That's what the real issue is. It'll be 81 degrees.
Hey, there's no such thing as global warming, right?
By the way, I do have my zip ties with me right now, Dad Man, just to, bring that up. Zip ties and gardening, by the way. Useful.
Right.
Useful as fuck.
Hey, zip ties, don't get on the road without it because you never know if you have to tie your car up again.
Zip ties are great for gardening. It's how you keep the bodies in the ground so they fertilize the plants.
Fertilize.
We're disturbing people, aren't we?
Yeah, slightly. But
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Just embrace it.
I embrace every minute of it. It's fun. But yeah, lots of collaborations coming out. So there's a couple for your game. There's one huge one for mine. By the way, Diamond, you missed Nicolas Cage Day in Dead by Daylight.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I did. That was frustrating that I did. But hey, it happens, unfortunately.
He's got a perk that is broken as hell.
Oh, really?
So if you get injured and you get away from the killer, you could put yourself into the dying state. Get your friends to come over and almost heal you to the next stage and then have them get off of you. And if you heal yourself, you're automatically fully healed.
Oh, wow. That's pretty damn important, though.
His other two perks,
Yeah. Yeah,
he
but
looks
that's
funny when he looks funny when you do the one. It's called high knees, and he runs like this for like 2 seconds, and then either you scream, or you get a really cool item, or you get
Or
extra
you get
haste,
exposed.
or you get exposed.
There's a lot of unfortunate events as well.
But the one that we played around with, which was just stupid as all could get out, was when you look at the killer and you have to see the killer, not in the killer's direction, but when you see the killer, you scream.
ah.
But
Cool. Now
then
the killer knows where I'm at.
the killer's aura is shown then for a few seconds, which actually is kind of useful if you are somebody that runs things. That way you can see exactly where they are going for a second.
Yeah, but you get one of those killers that's not streaming or trying to talk to people, and they've got a really good headset on. The moment you look at that killer and you go, ah!
Oh no, I'm not disagreeing.
The
But if
killer's
you're
gonna be
wanting
like,
to run him, it is an aggro perk. It is made for making killer chase after you. So if that's what your goal is, it's a great perk.
okay, that man hides in a locker. I hide in a bush.
I didn't say it was a good perk for you. I
I don't think there's
specified.
anybody on my team that's a good perk for. Maybe
Candace could.
Peaches.
Yeah.
Maybe Peaches.
If Nehemiah if Suicide Squad still played with us, we definitely would. He would love that perk.
Sebastian would have, yeah.
Bastion would have too. Yeah, I haven't thought about Seven forever. Oh, I hope he's doing well.
I don't know. I don't really talk to him. Darian's doing well. Baby's growing big as shit.
I know he's a deity.
These are two people from Australia we used to play with, by the way, Deadman.
Oh, I think I remember one of them in the early days with Dead by Daylight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so. Because there was, he was like to play on the PC or something. And
that was at the end of it. Yeah.
Exactly. I remember.
Yeah, that was at the end of us playing with him. But yeah. Fuck, guys! I've barely done anything, and I'm already exhausted. What the hell?
How hot is it up there today?
It's actually 80, but it feels amazing. Like 85, maybe.
That's because it was really cool this morning versus the days where we started off at like almost 80 degrees, and then the heat index brought it up to over 100 with the humidity being shit.
We've had a couple storms that have made it either very humid or, in this case, it cooled it off.
We've had a couple of storms. We've had a couple of nice storms. What was it? Not
Really good
yesterday,
storms.
but last Monday, I was playing Stardew Valley, Dad, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
And Cassie and I are talking while I'm playing. And she's like, storm's coming in. And like, as soon as she said it, you could hear the hail hitting the air conditioner. And I'm like, okay, we got hail. And then like, as she's typing, the sirens are going off. I'm going, oh crap, the sirens are going off.
Watch it. We felt it move into us. It was creepy feeling.
I am in the middle of a stream. I'm only an hour and like 15 minutes in. And I'm like, okay, I got to go. Tornado said time to go by. And I just ended it like that. Like that's all I could do to grab Fizzy and get her downstairs. It's the one major, I mean, don't get me wrong. I like having my mom close to me. So, she's getting older. But this is a mega perk having my mom live in the basement apartment, because all I have to do is pick up the cat and get her in the bathroom and shut the door, and then grab the dog and run downstairs.
Yep.
And I'm in a basement. Yay. Because, I know you don't know what a basement is because you live in Florida.
Right.
But
I do.
They're very important.
Mrs.'s dad built a basement in their house in Florida. It's like a rare basement. Yes, it's true. Yes.
A Floridian basement? It's a unicorn.
It worked. Yes,
don't go down there. You'll die.
I love unicorns. Give me all the unicorns. Woo.
Do you know unicorn is the official animal of Scotland?
I thought it was the universal animal of AGP, but
no, it's
the official country or animal of Scotland. It's their official animal.
No, I didn't know that.
Scotland's awesome. I have to show you something. I got another mystery plant, and I've discovered now what it is because it has a baby. Where'd the baby go? I don't know if anybody knows what this squash is.
Butternut?
A dingleberry?
Acorn squash. I think it's an acorn squash.
Acorn. Okay. That's
I'm excited
pretty.
because I planted watermelon. The watermelon didn't come up, but the seeds that Candace threw back there came up. Like, fuck you, I planted the watermelon.
Wow.
Damn it.
Unicorns have been linked to Scotland for centuries. In Celtic mythology, the unicorn was a symbol of purity and innocence as well as masculinity and power. Tales of dominance and chivalry associated with the unicorn may be why it is chosen as Scotland's national animal.
Mhm.
I want to go to Scotland and see if I can
Lie
find
to
a
you? What the
unicorn.
hell, man? Oh my gosh, all my tomatoes. No. That's sad. That's very sad.
Where is
What was that?
Scotland's in the top 10 best places to live in the world.
I'm sure it is.
It's unicorns. Everybody likes a unicorn. They're trying to find the
Oh my
unicorn.
gosh.
Everybody.
Hey, Diamond, guess what country doesn't even crack the top 20?
Yes.
Yeah, no kidding.
The United States.
Oh, I'm sure.
Well, there's so much diversity in what your experience is, period. But look, I have cucumbers. That is not that is a cantaloupe over there. Like, where's what? Those are all cucumbers. That one is not.
Dang, you really are serious with the gardening.
A lot of things. Yeah, I like gardening. Unfortunately, my tomatoes have a calcium deficiency, so I don't know if you can see what they're doing. They've got soggy bottoms.
They got what bottom? Brown? They're brown, aren't they?
Yeah, it means they're rotting. It's called bottom blossom rot.
Your tomatoes shit themselves.
They did. They did.
Oh,
Have you ever
God.
seen potatoes growing? Do you know what potatoes look like?
I do in Ark Survival. Does that count?
These are
Holy
the new
shit.
potatoes.
They grow out of baskets? Oh, hell.
Well, if you put them in a basket, then yes, they do. And then when they get to the end of their life, they look a lot like this. And then once they're all dead, you dig them up. Potatoes.
No,
Well,
I just place a farmer down in my garden and she picks them for me.
That would be very nice. Very convenient.
It's in my S Plus mod on Ark.
Oh, these plants are living. These are the plants that Candace was late because of. You see here. Oh my God, that smells amazing.
Is that her
Oh my God, that smells so
Professor
good.
Sprout class right there?
Yeah, that's
With
the
her
professor. Yeah.
mugwort. Yeah, whatever.
That one's mugwort. Yep. It smells really good. Like fuck. All right. Oh,
absolutely.
this is my surprise baby from this morning. It's also a cantaloupe, but I didn't know it was there. It just showed up. I didn't even see it growing. All of a sudden, it's like, bam! I'm here.
Now, Cassie, you've played Ark Survival Evolved, right?
Of course.
That man,
Yeah.
you may. So, what's the most dangerous place in all of Ark to ever be?
By the water.
Carnivore Island.
Water. The water. I just found the best meme ever for Ark Survival. Guess what
Okay.
they said? It would be fun, they said.
Oh no. Yeah, no, not unless you have a really powerful Tuso.
Oh, C's player kibble taming a big dino with 99 tame effectiveness. Dillo. God, I
Yeah.
hate that. Oh my God, I hate that so much. I hate it so much. Oh, that kills me. Oh,
Oh man, slowest team in the game.
slowest tame in the, yep. That's the Diplo. It is a very long tame, but dude, the weight on it. I have one. Her name's called Bus. She's this gorgeous red and black one, and I've got the saddle on it, and you can fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people on this. I just call it the Bus.
Nice.
That's speaking of Fortnite. That's one of the little emotes in Fortnite. The Diplo.
Uh-huh.
Love that one. So
Yeah, I'm a huge Ark Survival memist. I love it. which
I know. Yeah, you are. You're streaming that quite often.
I am playing it, and I want to give a shout out to all the AGPers out there. I really do appreciate the fact that you guys are really enjoying the videos. I mean, they average a good 20 to 25 views each time. It's Ark Survival is my most watched thing on YouTube. So I
Yep.
really do appreciate that, guys. I really do. And talking about appreciation, we appreciate the time that you spent with us, but it is after 8 o'clock. So it's time to call this done before Cassie's phone decides to blow up in her hand anyway. So, of course,
Yeah.
as always, we have to do our shout out. So, a huge shout out to the gentleman right beside me, Mr. Dadman Walking, who you can catch on YouTube, right here on Twitch, and over on, I'm calling it Twitter. No, it's Twitter. Fuck that X shit. Twitter.
No, I'm fine with. I agree. That's what everybody still calls it, regardless.
It's so stupid.
Yeah.
I go away for 1 week and I come back and Twitter's become X. Like what? X is gonna give it to me? What the hell is this shit? And the logo looks like shit. There, I've said it. Put it back. Put it back. Okay, Twitter was alive before you touched it. Put it back. Because you're killing it.
Well, somebody said, "What do you call a tweet now?" You know, if it's not Twitter. So with it being X, they came up with the term when you put a post, it's excrement. So it's like, well, if you want to embrace
I'm not excrementing on anybody.
No, I know, but it was a joke. That's the whole thing about.
That's fantastic. That's actually funny as fuck.
No, it's funny, but I
It
wouldn't.
really is. It really is.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But you can catch Dadman Wonky 55 everywhere at Dadman Wonky 55. Make sure that you check out and subscribe to his YouTube channel. You can find Cassie normally beside me when we're out and about doing stuff for AGP, whether it's a convention, a haunted house, or going and doing something else. Or the fact that I'm just going, I'm starving, send me some damn food finally, woman. I miss my Cassie dinners. I'm not gonna lie. I used to never have to go grocery shop because I knew I could eat like 7 days a week at
I just did a bunch
Cassie's.
of shopping, so I have to figure out what I'm making for dinner tonight. You could help me choose if you were closer.
Look, you moved away from me. I didn't move away from you. This is on you.
That's true.
And of course, if you want some more AGP, we're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Reddit, and of course over on YouTube. And just seriously, guys, thank you guys so much for everything. All of us do greatly appreciate it. All the support, all the fans, all the views, all the subscribers, all the followers. We appreciate every last one of you. You guys are amazing. And we will see you all on our next streams. Bye.
Bye.
Oh.